All right, everybody, we are live. We are live, everybody. How are we doing? How are we doing? How 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 we doing? Oh, we don't want to do that. Hold on. How we doing, everybody? We are live for a little bit tonight. We're just gonna be going over some of the risks for severe weather in the upcoming week, as well as just doing a little chill stream. We haven't done one of these in a while. On the computer. So I mean, this is gonna be pretty sick. So let's go ahead and get started by let's go ahead and just get Radar Omega up here real quick. Let's get Radar Omega up here real quick. So currently right now, oh hold on. Um what's up, Henry's channel? Welcome to the stream, dude. How we doing tonight? How we doing? How are we doing, everybody? Hopefully you're doing great. So, anyways, let's go over some of the risks we have for today, tomorrow, and into Wednesday and Thursday even. So for today, we had a very large enhanced risk for a lot of the East Coast here, stretching into the deep South, and mainly this was for damaging winds, and maybe the threat for a few tornadoes, but mainly damaging wind threat. But that event is still going on right now. There are a few. Severe thunderstorm warnings right here near Raleigh, North Carolina. Mainly just a wind threat and a hail threat right now. There's one that's going right through Raleigh, producing half-dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds right now. That one is going to be moving to the east towards Nightdale. So that's right near the radar. So, I mean, if anything would happen there, we'd be able to see it. But thankfully, none of these storms have been really rotating a lot today, which is great news. But we also have a big storm here near Myrtle Beach. Near Myrtle Beach. If you know this area out here, you know what I'm talking about. We got a big storm. If you're near Myrtle Beach, look out to the west. You'll see a large storm. You'll probably see a big shelf cloud as well out here. Winds 60 miles per hour pushing to the east near Myrtle Beach. So this is for Florence County, Georgetown County, Horry County, Marion County, and Williamsburg County. So that'll be moving east towards Myrtle Beach, but there's also a small, very small mesoscale discussion specifically for this kind of little um, kind of uh, severe thunderstorm warning here. And it mainly just talks about how, let's see here. Mainly just talks about how the fact that the risk of severe wind gusts, uh, 60 to 70 miles per hour, continues to the coast in eastern South Carolina. But I mean, yeah, this severe weather risk has been persisting throughout the entire day, and we've actually had quite a few, spin up tornadoes. I think honestly, there have been quite a few close calls today. Can I check Iowa? Yeah, for sure. Iowa today is sunny and beautiful. You can see right now near Des Moines, it looks like clear skies, maybe some clouds. I don't really know what's out there. We'll take a look out there in a second, but um, we also just have a lot of severe thunderstorm watches in effect for a lot of central North Carolina, stretching to eastern South Carolina into parts of Georgia as well. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect down here in Florida as well for Titusville, Florida. So this is for quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. That storm's going to be moving to the south. That storm's going to be moving to the south. We've had quite a few storms in Florida recently kind of spin up and produce tornadoes recently. It's kind of interesting how these storms have been, you know, progressing. Yeah, of course, man. Of course, Henry. Always, man. But anyways, we also do have another mesoscale discussion in effect for the Washington, D.C. area and for portions south of Baltimore here near Richmond and Virginia Beach. This mainly just calls for, you know, uh, an increase in strong severe storm potential for tonight. And they're talking about the possibility of a watch issuance. Not really though. It's a 40% right now, so there's a pretty okay chance that they'll issue a watch, but I don't think they will. They might though, so we'll just keep an eye on it. But let's go ahead and get into the risks for tomorrow, because honestly, the risks for tomorrow are pretty concerning. Oh, but real quick, I do want to get something set up here because um I did get a PayPal set up finally for anybody that did actually want to donate at any point in the stream. If anybody at all wanted to donate, I did get a PayPal set up, but that is only if you want to donate. I'm not asking for you to donate, but that's only if you want to donate. I'm going to put that in stream chat right now, and I'm going to pin it, but just give me a second. Hopefully that actually went into chat. Let me just check real quick. Let me check it went into chat. Yeah, I did. Okay, great. But yeah, that is my PayPal for anybody that wants to donate at any point. I'm not asking for you to. Please don't. Don't give me your money. But if you are kind enough to do that, it is there for you to do so. But yeah, anyways, let's get back to the weather. Anyways, I was going to talk about the risks for tomorrow. Risks for tomorrow. We got a pretty small, tight, enhanced risk area here for a lot of central Kansas here, kind of in my neck of the woods here. Not really, but it's not really that far away from me, I guess. But I really wish I could be chasing that enhanced risk, but I got school, unfortunately, so I can't chase this. But you know, um, it would be great to. It would be great to. I would love to chase this, but as you can see, we've got a pretty decent enhanced risk here for a lot of central Kansas, including towns like Wichita, Emporia, Hutchinson, Topeka, Manhattan, and Salina, and as well as a lot of other towns in here, El Dorado, Park City, and this literally just got introduced like in the latest SBC Outlook. And I honestly think that this was needed because models have been uptrending quite a bit recently, suggesting a more supercellular mode here in central Kansas. Um, and honestly, we could actually see quite a few strong tornadoes. I wouldn't doubt it. We could see quite a few strong tornadoes in this small little orange corridor here in Kansas. And if we actually read this little enhanced risk here, you can see severe thunderstorms are possible late Tuesday afternoon and into Tuesday night across the central and southern plains. The greater coverage of storms is suspected across parts of central and eastern Kansas, but significant severe storms will be possible farther south into Oklahoma and North Texas as well. All hazards are possible, including the potential for very large hail and a couple strong tornadoes. We'll keep an eye on that later, because that is also something just to keep an eye on. We'll also take a look at models and things like that later in the stream just to get a bit bigger picture of what we've got going on later in the day. But we got about 1 million people in this enhanced risk. So, I mean, it's a small amount of population, but it's in my neck of the woods. So, and the tornado threats for tomorrow, you've got a big 10% hatch risk here for a lot of central Kansas, big 10% hatch risk, and if you see these little black little dotted lines here, this indicates that there is a chance for significant tornadoes, strong tornadoes, EF2 plus tornadoes, in fact. So we have a 10% chance of seeing an EF2 plus tornado in any of these areas in the black shaded area. In the black shaded area right there, as well as the yellow shaded area in total. But we also just have a very large 5% tornado risk in general as well. This stretches all the way, all across central Oklahoma into Oklahoma City, across Kansas City into, um, you know, kind of a little bit of northern Texas near Wichita Falls. So, I mean, we could see tornadic activity all the way down here in central Oklahoma as well. So this will be something to keep an eye out for. This is gonna be very interesting to keep. This is gonna be a very interesting event. What's up, Zachary? Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. But yes, we'll keep an eye on it. This is in my neck of the woods here. It's also gonna be a wind threat. We have a 30% chance of wind here for a lot of central Kansas as well. You can see that red area indicates the 30% chance of wind. So not only is this going to be a strong tornado threat, this is going to be a wind threat as well as a yes, I totally agree, Kevin. Tomorrow is looking more and more impressive by each and every model run, honestly, because I'm so glad they brought in this enhanced risk. But honestly, on the next SBC outlook, they'll probably expand it more south. They'll probably expand it more south, maybe more to the east and north. Honestly, I would just expand the whole enhanced risk just probably to this kind of area, because models have been suggesting a more supercellular mode, um, an STP, which is significant tornado parameter, maxed out in central Oklahoma and a lot of these areas. And honestly, I feel like, the tornado threat should be higher in central Oklahoma. So I honestly think we could see a 10% get introduced here in the later outlooks. And I agree because it was the SPC forecaster that said this himself. Higher confidence in discrete supercells firing off the dry line, opposing a strong, intense, long track tornado threat. Yeah, even Trey has confidence in Oklahoma having cells firing. Yeah, I absolutely believe that the SPC will probably bring in a 10% tornado threat in the next outlook. Either a 10% or a 10% hatched tornado threat. But definitely a 10% hatched up here because this is looking pretty concerning with what we're seeing up here. But this is just going to be an all-around threat. And yes, it is pretty conditional, which means it could happen or not. The cap is going to be very strong. Now, the cap could be there or couldn't. If the cap isn't there, that's not good. That means storms will have all this area to break free and gain all that energy. I also want to note they said this 1 or 2 upgrades. This may be indirectly hindering a moderate somewhat. What? Wow. Wow. But the problem is that things are getting a bit more likely each hour that tomorrow will happen. Yeah. I mean, tomorrow's looking more and more impressive each model run. I mean, we can pull up models later in the stream, but, it's impressive. It really is. But, overall, what we're seeing here so far is just really impressive. We've got a little camera out here, a little stationary camera out here in Burlington, Kansas. This is kind of the camera I go to. This is the only camera in Kansas on Radar Omega. It's a beautiful view on the camera. But this is going to be in the risk area for tomorrow. So tomorrow, this camera is going to be full of, you know, lightning and rain and hail and maybe a tornado. You don't know. We really don't know. We really don't know. We really don't know what's going to happen with that. But yeah, that's what's going to happen tomorrow, Tuesday, April 1st. April 1st. So honestly, we could have an April 1st little localized tornado outbreak. Hopefully not. Really, hopefully not. But our main event, the big boy, is going to be 2 days from now. A giant. Still, the chance it doesn't go the way that things say in the conditional aspect is still there. So this has no slam dunk forecast. It's been a bit complex, but SBC has done well on this, yeah, for sure. But the main, event this week is going to be on Wednesday. It honestly is very It's incredible, you know? It's honestly incredible because I haven't seen a single model run where they've downtrended for this. But, yeah, that's the thing, Kevin. Yeah. Yep, yeah. But it is conditional, you know. But we'll see, We'll see, man. Don't have much confidence in Wednesday being a major outbreak. I mean, I can understand that, but dude, we already on day 3 are getting mentions of significant tornadoes and an upgrade remaining possible in subsequent outlooks. Wow, 80 to 120 knots at 500 millibars. That is incredible amounts of shear. Wow. That's a lot of shear, guys. That is a lot of shear. Not good. Um, the environment will be quite favorable for tornadic supercells with rich low-level moisture, very strong low-level and deep layer shear, and at least moderate instability. There will be some potential for storm interactions and upscale growth, given the likelihood of persistent deep convection within the prefrontal corridor, but significant tornadoes will be possible if any supercells can be sustained through the afternoon and evening. Otherwise, scattered at widespread damaging winds and very large hail also be possible. So they're also considering an upgrade with this one as well. I'm just saying that the ceiling is high, but a few things are really precluding my mindset on this from going straight forward on it. Well, honestly, we've already had an event kind of similar, like setup kind of similar to this before. Not even that long ago, honestly, with March 14th and 15th. Not saying it was the exact same setup, but this looks pretty good. I mean, this looks pretty good. Not saying it's the exact same, but it's still hinting at a widespread tornado outbreak with the chance for significant tornadic potential and the chance at, you know, violent tornadic potential, maybe. Um, the fact we're seeing this strong of wording 3 days out is not good, guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, we've got a big storm coming. So we've got a big enhanced risk here, stretching from Shreveport, Louisiana, all the way up through Little Rock, Arkansas, into Arkansas, through Memphis, through Nashville, through, Missouri, through St. Louis, through Springfield, through like almost all of Illinois, through Chicago, the entire state of Indiana, the entire western half of Ohio, southern half of Michigan, and a portion of Wisconsin is in this. It's a very high ceiling, but a few things need to be sorted out before I go and call out for it. If things go discreet, that's bad news. For now, the mode appears messy. That may limit the ceiling. I had enough slam dunk on March 15th when it's day 3. This setup just doesn't have that. What's up, Sam? Welcome to the stream, dude. This is not a good system at all, but I really would not buy into all this. This is going high stuff. I have enough confidence that a moderate could be issued next update or even tomorrow early. Took an actual deep dive into models, high ceiling, but a bit of uncertainty. Yeah, we can take a look at the models here in a minute. Actually, we can just take a look at the models now, because honestly, oh, hold on. Ooh, wildfire time. Let's just give a little update on what we've got going on right now in the wildfire world, because we've got quite a few wildfires right now raging in the United States of America, and clearly you can see I've got a couple wildfires near me right now. Here's my little blue dot right there. I have a couple wildfires near me. The Historia Fire, 1,500 acres, and the North Fire, 300 acres. Yeah, I will take a look at Tuesday for sure. For sure. Do not worry. But then, yeah, so got some wildfires near me. They're being contained, thankfully. This one's at 90% containment. That's the Historia one. This one's at 95. So these are going to be out soon. But I found, my storm chase video. I caught the initial start of these fires, so you'll see smoke plumes from those fires. But also just have some more fires going on, So we still got some fires raging in Oklahoma. Honestly, nothing really else. We got a fire down here in Arizona, the bullfire. It looks like that's actually starting to gain in size. I don't understand the people who say this will go high risk. This hasn't even got moderate. I don't think it'll go high risk at all. Already geolocated Davis. What? Also, you could have a look at the MPAS HD model and pivotal. If you go on the model menu, it's there with the SSL experimental models. I can't with Mr. Storm because of how much of a population it is in. I'll take a look at Tuesday and night in Kansas. I got you for sure. But this bullfire in Arizona, you can take a look at the, what's it called? What am I on? What am I on? Okay, what is it called? VIIRS and MODIS. Okay, VIIRS and MODIS is showing that we've got a lot of hotspots over near the town of Bylas. So honestly, hey Roman, I will be traveling from Madison, Wisconsin to Davenport, Iowa on Wednesday. Any idea yet when this thing will be going through the area? Um, let's switch back over to the radar. Yeah, I can help you out with that for sure. So what's up, Ian? What's up, Ian? Welcome to the stream, dude. Say my call cap. You know where Davis is, bro. Long story. Exactly, chat. But anyways, you're traveling from Madison, Wisconsin to Davenport, Iowa on Wednesday. So from Madison to Davenport, let's find out. Let's go on Google Earth. Let's go on trusty Google Earth, guys. I love Google Earth. It's very reliable. And we will find the main route to Davenport from Madison. And I'm assuming that's what you're going to take, Alan. But I will help you realize. I will help you with that. It's actually true. I'm not sharing it. Just credit short. See, the citizens of Greenup know what is happening. What's happening in chat, guys? What's happening? But yeah, anyways. So from Madison to Davenport, if this would load. Okay. Load, load, load. Wait, it is loaded. I'm stupid. Wait, what? Where's the main road? Where's the main road? Okay, so from Madison to Davenport, you're gonna go down through Janesville and Rockford, and then you're probably gonna take 88 into Davenport. That's what I'm assuming. So honestly, you're going to be heading into the very northernmost tip of this enhanced risk. I highly doubt that you are gonna see anything tornadic at all. We can take a look at models. Go on Call of Duty page because that is trusty for me. But take a look at Northern Illinois for that on the NAM on the NAM because the NAM does kind of give a good shot at. Okay, Wednesday. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be. You're gonna be good. You should be good. You should be good, Alan. I honestly don't think you're going to see any action up here towards Madison, towards Davenport. Maybe a couple storms, but nothing too crazy like a tornado. Maybe damaging winds, but that is the most. That's the most I think you will see. That is the most I think you will see. But honestly, the models on the NAM show a very concerning look. They do. They do. I mean, the fact we're seeing, discrete cells on the NAM, like this is pretty crazy. I mean, we're seeing pretty. I mean, it becomes linear very fast. It looks like. it looks like it becomes linear very fast on the NAM. But it looks like it's pretty, it's pretty, um, what am I trying to say? Um, super cellular, it looks like, honestly. All right, let's go to the HRRR, and we're gonna go to, Kansas. Great state of Kansas, not Oklahoma. I mean, yeah, probably Oklahoma, but give me a second. Tuesday trying to pull Broadway on Wednesday. That's what I'm hoping for. I can deal with a storm, just don't want to. No, you're not going to do any tornadoes. I highly doubt you're going to see a tornado. Looks like a spam QLCS with embedded SIG-TORs with that linear mode. Yeah, probably. That's probably what we'll see. Honestly, that's what I think will happen. We'll start to see isolated supercells in the beginning stages of the event, which are going to, warrant that um, significant tornado potential, and that's just going to become a SIG-TOR threat with that QLCS. But they're going to be very brief, so I don't know. HRRR. Take a look at HRRR. I'm on the 18Z run, so this will be for tomorrow. So it looks like, honestly, okay. Hey, how am I looking in Skiatook, Oklahoma tomorrow? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Skiatook, Oklahoma. Okay, turn on the day 2 outlook, and then we'll look at Skiatook. So Skiatook, Oklahoma is in the slight risk. So, I mean, you guys are just south of the enhanced, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys wake up in the enhanced risk tomorrow. I would not be surprised if you guys wake up in the enhanced risk tomorrow because, you guys are still going to have that supercellular mode. Um, I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be, I just need you to, have a plan in place. If something does happen, you do have a 5% tornado threat, so just be there. Got to watch out that worm sector though. Things need to come in fruition though. Roman, when you think you're gonna do the chill stream, have you got a PayPal set up? Yeah, I did get that PayPal set up. Bit more convection on that run. Do you think I could be added into the hit enhanced? Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, for sure, Alan. Anytime, dude. Yeah, I can't rule out a significant tornado or two, honestly, but I have to take a look more further into the models, and I have to actually pull some soundings, but I'm gonna have to go on Pivotal for that. Just give me a second. But yeah, Skiatook, you're in the middle of the slight risk. I honestly don't. I don't have a doubt in my mind. You guys will wake up in the enhanced risk tomorrow. Just have a plan in place if something does happen. It's going to be ugly, I think, honestly, but it's not going to be too ugly to where you should panic. But I mean, thankfully, since it's going to be a supercellular mode, the chances of a single supercell hitting your town in particular is really low. But if this was a linear mode, then we're talking about a different thing. Trey has confidence in it will. So I think Oklahoma will get the enhanced. Yeah, for sure. I haven't even heard what Trey said, so honestly, I'm just going off of what I've heard and what I've seen off of models. So yeah, I mean, switch back over to models, but yeah. So around on 00Z, which is about, I have no clue what time, honestly. We can figure it out. It's about 7 p.m., I think. Is it? What? Gosh, what is it? Guys, I can't do this. I don't know what Z is. Oh, it's 8 p.m. Yeah. So I was right. It's like 7, 8 p.m. Okay. But yeah, 7, 8 p.m. That's good. Okay. That right there. That right there. We got a we've got a hook echo in Oklahoma, literally on the first literal run. That's fun. Last time we had supercellular mode, I took a direct hook hit. Wow, that is crazy. Enhanced and a moderate on day 2? What? Enhanced and a moderate on day 2? What do you mean an enhanced and a moderate? What? But yeah, I mean, what the what? Um, yeah, I mean, HRRR is showing that we got a slabber in Southeast Kansas, guys. HRRR was showing me HRRR showing we got a slabber in Southeast Kansas. We've got some other cells up here to the north, and this also just looks like a kind of linear mode up here as well. But Jesus, what in the world? Good stop. What? What? All right, see you later, Ian. Yeah, I do too. I think that there will be more storm initiation in southern Oklahoma as well. But yeah, big supercell, dude, it's gonna last for forever. And then I mean, it's gonna become like a big line of storms. But honestly, with this line of storms, I would not be surprised to see embedded supercells in here. So we're gonna see that strong tornado threat as well exist with these storms here. But if this storm comes into fruition, we're talking about a significant tornado. I think Oklahoma will have a dry line initiation, so this runs are fully painting the convection in the area. Yeah, exactly. But I can run other runs. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 19Z. It might show the exact same thing. I don't know. Oh wait, it doesn't show that. I don't think it'll show it. No, it won't. I think the 18Z is the only model that shows the runs right now. Yeah, just be prepared if you're in Skiatook or just anywhere in northern Oklahoma. Yeah, if that does play out, that'll have a SIG-TOR threat for sure. I didn't notice we have some cells up here in northern or southern Nebraska as well that initiate that are also supercellular. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like what we're seeing here. I don't. Guys, I don't like what we're seeing. What? Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. I didn't even realize. Oh, I didn't even. Alan Crow. He just gave me a $20 dono on PayPal. Alan Crow, you are such a W, dude. Oh, my goodness. $20 dono, man. Wow. I really appreciate that. That is so incredible, dude. I thank you so much, dude. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that at all. You did not have to do that. I'm just here to provide, information for you, dude. You don't have to give me your money, but I really appreciate it. Wow. Thank you so much. That was so nice of you. I cannot believe that. Thank you so much. Yeah, W, wow. Crazy. Yeah, we're going to Pivotal because we can actually get soundings on Pivotal. W, oh my goodness, dude. Wow. W Allen, dude. Thank you so much, Alan. You are so nice, man. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. I cannot be more appreciative of that. That was so nice of you. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm getting off track. All right, we're on Pivotal. Let's take a sounding. All right, let's go on the HRRR chat. The little HRRR. What to reflectivity precipitation type. Wait, I wanted to do regional. What the flip? Okay, chat. Okay, do forecast loop. All right, this is what run are we on? Let's do 18Z. We're on 22Z. I think 22Z will work. Wait, no, it won't, will it? Hold on. Yeah, W. Allen. Wow, thank you guys. Thank you so much, Allen, for the dono. That is so. I cannot be more appreciative of that. That is so nice of you, man. Yeah, W. Allen. What's up, Pete? Welcome to the stream, dude. All right, hold on. Let me go on to 18Z. 18Z does show a larger picture. Yeah, initial storm initiating. That also does show that supercell in southern Kansas. Kevin, I'll give me a second. I will. Jesus Christ, I will. Give me a second. I got it. What's up, Pete? How's everybody doing tonight? So Pivotal does show that supercell there. What's that sounding looking like? Ooh, oh, okay. All right, let's take a look at the sounding chat. Oh, it's okay. Um, not good. Tor, yep. Kind of figured. Oh my God. 621 0 to 3 kilometer SRH, 68 cheer. What? What? Honestly, like our shears, I mean, our shear could be higher in the lower levels of the atmosphere, but I mean, our SRH is pretty high. Storm motion. I mean, our storm motion's gonna be moving pretty fast. Our storm's gonna be moving pretty fast. Effective shear's pretty high. So this is gonna support um significant uh, supercellular development as well. Yeah, it's contaminated for sure, but my bad. It's still gonna show the freaking. It's still gonna show the freaking thermos. Like, I get that it's like, bro, give me a second. Sounding looking like you're. Um, I don't want to click that. Give me a second, chat. All right, I'll pull a sounding from a little close or a little further away from it. So this is right before storm initiation. Oh, okay, this is good. This is good. Okay. Um, yeah, I mean our Hodo is pretty impressive. It's not like a crazy Hodo, but you know, it's something to keep an eye out for. Hazard type Tor, yeah. Our shear is pretty high. I mean, our SRH is pretty high. Shears could be better, but it is pretty decent. Um, effective shear. I mean, our shear is pretty decent, honestly. I mean, it could be higher in the lower levels of the atmosphere. It is pretty low. It's lacking in the 0 to 1 kilometer. But SRH is pretty good on the lower part. Cape could be higher. Honestly, I don't think our Cape is peaked. 3 Cape is definitely not peaked. E This is gonna be a photogenic storm. Um, Lapse rates are pretty high, or lapse rates are pretty decent. I don't think this will be a hail-driven supercell, honestly. I think it's just gonna be more tornado-driven. Yeah, not the worst, but I mean, just looking at the soundings here. I mean, so looking at these soundings, like they're pretty impressive for this area. But it's not the best. The AHI is not high. Um, our LCLs and our LFCs are pretty. I mean, they're okay. They're okay. They're honestly okay. Let's go pull another sounding from. I love pulling soundings. These are fun. These are fun. What is happening? Hello? All right, we're good. Look at Sigtor. I got you. Let's look at STP. So STP in this area for Tuesday. I'm not on 18Z. I'm not on 18Z chat. My bad. Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've got what is that? Six? Six STP? Moving further on. 7. Wow, I mean, high. I mean, wow. Yeah. Pretty high STP values. Pretty high STP values, honestly, for this area. Honestly, what's surface base Cape looking like? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cape's just gonna surge in from the south. Honestly, Oklahoma is kind of cooking. You got 2,800 joules per kilogram here. Let's pull a sounding in northern Oklahoma. Okay. This is interesting. There's no way that's possible. This is what in the world? What? What? Okay, give me a second, guys. I gotta go feed dogs. Take a look at these soundings real quick. Some of this stuff is crazy. What's up, Goose Man? Welcome to the stream, dude. No, it's not. It's not frozen. I was away from the computer, but I'm back. I was feeding dogs, chat. Sorry about that. But anyways, these are the soundings from northern Oklahoma. This is not right. This cannot be right, guys. Because what we're looking at here, this Hodo is crazy. Okay. 656 SRH in the 0 to 1 kilometer is impossible. This literally is insane. Like, this is not possible, guys. 779 SRH is not possible. This shear is pretty high. Pretty high. 94 0 to 8 kilometer shear. Wow. Now they're here. They've been here for a while. Supercell composite parameters 49. What? SCP 6.6, SCP fix 10. Cape is pretty decent, dude. 2,600. Lapse rates are pretty high. Honestly, dude, like if this is not right. This cannot be right. Like that is so. If this was an actual sounding, this is a PDS tour. What? How is this a marginal tour? All right. Yeah, I'll take another sounding. Guys, there's so many ads. It's so stupid. You're in a marginal risk for Tuesday? Fun. If the gap breaks, it's likely significant tornadoes of EF2 plus will occur in Oklahoma, Kansas tomorrow evening. Yeah, for sure. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. All right, let's take a look at most unstable cape, which basically means like what is the most amount of cape that these storms can use to be able to function and be used to the most of their ability. And honestly, most unstable cape, 3,000 is pretty high. Too uncertain and conditional for sure. Let's pull a sounding from like the OKC area. Right along here. Okay, I'm pulling tours all the time. I'm pulling tours all the time, chat. What in the world? Ah! What? 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 Oh, what in the world? If I see uptrend supercells in Oklahoma, then a moderate risk is possible. I mean, no, I wouldn't say a moderate, but honestly, if, I do think we're going to see quite a few strong tornadoes and maybe even a significant to an intense tornado. But I mean, yeah, but like this is so. What in the world? What? This is insane. This is insane, freaking. Yeah. Gosh, this is not gonna be good. Wow. Cape, 2,300. Our LCLs are pretty decent. LFCs are pretty decent. All of them are pretty decent. All Is are pretty decent. Or EHIs are off the board. Do I think there will be an EF5 this year? Hard to talk about. It's honestly a hard topic to talk about, but I do think we're going to see quite a lot of violent tornadoes this year. Honestly, more than last year. This is insane. 769 SRH in the 0 to 3 kilometer of the atmosphere is unheard of. That's incredible amounts of storm relative helicity. Shear's really good actually. I was about to say pretty good, but it's really good. SCP is 12, guys. SCP is 12. Honestly, this one looks like the cap broke. Or the cap's there. I don't really know. But let's pull another sounding real quick. Yeah, if the cap erodes. It's honestly really conditional. High cape, moisture, and a very strong lower level jet will be capable of multiple significant tornadoes or supercells long track EF2 plus tornadoes. Yeah, we've already started the year with 4 tornadoes. We already have a large 10 sig. Now here's the big door stopper. If we see a moderate, chat. If we see a moderate, I will um go bald. If we see a moderate, I'll go bald. Let's see the actual. What's bulk shear looking like? What does bulk shear look? What? Bulk shear's pretty high. Bulk shear's pretty high. Maybe the National Weather Service is practicing slow. Yeah, for sure. The moisture return fails to beat the cap, then it's very likely Loman gets nothing. Yeah, it's very conditional. It really is. It's just conditional. Is this actually real? Are we actually just gonna see? Yeah, it's real. It. Wait. No. How? How did I pull a 700? What? Wow, this blowed up. Ah, I did not want to pull a sounding from the middle of nowhere. There are fail modes. But man, like wood. Wood. It's very unlikely that I do think it'll fail though. Like, bro. We are getting SRH levels of 600. What? That is incredible. What? What? Hold the phone, y'all. I'm pulling a sounding from like right here. What? 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 Yeah, it's kind of whoa. Whoa. It's very conditional for Oklahoma down and moderate, regardless of parameter space. Yeah, for sure. I'd say if we have a 50% chance to have moderate risk. I already mentioned that this trough is very close to perfection and is positioned perfectly perpendicular over the warm sector plus a lower level jet. It's a little contaminated. So it's kind of pretty contaminated. Yeah, it's pretty contaminated. But what? There's no shot. 865 SRH. What? What? Guys. What's Supercell Composite looking like? Pretty high. Pretty high, guys. Yeah. I mean, just taking a look at all these models, man. Yeah, I do have to agree. I would definitely probably extend that 10% into northern Oklahoma, because like we're seeing a lot. We're seeing a lot that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Should we pull a sounding from? Where should we pull a sounding from next? Let's pull a sounding from like OKC. Let's go back to. I want to go back to. Hold on, let me zoom this out a little less. Sorry, chat. I need to be able to access all of this. Surface and precipitation. Go back down to precipitation type, reflectivity back. Let's go out like ahead of the storm. Want the cap to win, for sure. You have Settle forcing to promote a discrete mode. The cap breaks, I call a significant tornado outbreak likely over Oklahoma, Kansas tomorrow. Here's here's one. This one looks pretty decent. That's a oh, okay. That's a Hodo, man. Wow. SRH is pretty high. Shear's pretty high. Everything looks in place for, honestly, if this little storm cell in here uses this environment. What's up, Jake? Welcome to the stream, dude. Wow, Kevin, how long is your forecast discussion, dude? Yeah, for sure. Some models aren't just showing nothing in Oklahoma. It has to do with their convective schemes. Models should be showing initiation over Oklahoma, but a convective scheme bias holds them back. The storm near San Antonio died very fast. Is there a tornado in Oklahoma? Not right now, but we're currently looking at models in Oklahoma for the event tomorrow. And for anybody that doesn't understand what we're looking at right now, we're just looking at what the environment is going to look like ahead of these storms, and what some of the you know multiple um, different little things in the atmosphere. I'm just trying to explain it for people that don't know, but there's a lot of different things in the atmosphere that promote storms. Um, especially energy, and this thing right here, CAPE, is energy. So um, we don't have a lot of it with this storm, but we do have a lot of SRH. We do have a lot of SRH. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to Wednesday, man. Let's go to Wednesday. That's gonna be fun. I don't think we have enough. Definitely do not have enough guys. How mile per hour is this tornado gonna be in Oklahoma? No clue. No clue. Can't tell you right now because it hasn't happened. Ceiling is high with kinematics capable of several long tracks, strong intense tornadoes. The boom. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, guys. I highly doubt that 18Z is going to show this far out. It kind of don't. Kind of don't, chat. Kind of don't. Wait. No, I guess I could just pull a sounding from... Let's do like right here. Oh my goodness, dude. What's in the... Oh, that is a crazy kind of... I don't know. Wow. Okay. Let's go to northern Mississippi. I know we've seen a lot of PDS Tor soundings get pulled out of Mississippi recently. Oh yeah, you found a girlfriend? That's cool, man. Widespread overcasting could potentially limit instability in the region. For sure. I agree. Guys, do you think we can find the PDS Tor one that has the April 4th outbreak on it? I believe it's possible, chat. Like middle of Arkansas. Okay. Not super impressive. I mean, chat, like, let's go like down here, maybe. It's different everywhere. See you later, Henry. It's all cool, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Despite models showing a deep boundary layer, it is oversaturated. This leads to a messy storm mode with clusters and also crap vector, killing any attempt of inflow that tries to drop a tornado for sure. Downgrade to marginal? That's not gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen. Where are the tornadoes? Oh, what? What? Oh, here's a Tor one. Yeah. I don't really like it. Low level relapse rates. What are we looking at? Yeah, I agree. Let's pull one from like northern Louisiana because I know this area is also going to be impacted by this. We're getting analogs. This is an analog from what date is this? What day is this? What? What? What day is this, dude? Have no clue what day that is. Unless Confluence bands set up, favorably merge, and tap into the environment for sure. Only problem with Oklahoma storms is that they don't stay surface based for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm not surprised that they're holding back on moderate either. Because honestly, like, it's impressive, but still kind of far out. Still kind of far out. Let's go to the NAM. What's NAM looking at? NAM 3 kilometer. Yeah, it is a little messy. I do have to give it to you. It is a little messy. It's a lot less discreet than I thought it would be. It's a lot less discreet than I thought it would be, actually. Ooh, okay. Okay, but that is not good. Oh, this is a bad. Oh, this is not good. Look at this sounding. What's up, Jesse? What's up? On the stream, Jesse. Too much uncertainties with a major outbreak. Now do you get why I'm so uncertain on it? Yeah, there is a lot of uncertainties, but this sounding is pretty crazy. PDS store sounding big. Big little hodo. Big hodo. Big hodo. What is this for? What date is that for? Is that for don't know what day that's for. Subrotation near Gaston, North Carolina. I got you. Gaston, North Carolina. Where are we at? Dude, I haven't modded Jesse. Why have I not modded Jesse? It's an L. Are you looking at? Where are you looking at, dude? What are we looking at? Ooh, wait. Where are we looking at? Gaston, North Carolina. Gaston. Gastonia? Gastonia? What the flip? Gaston, North Carolina. There it is. Okay. Yeah, no, not really. It's more wind than it is rotation. Which one of my vids peaked? What do you mean? I went live last night and I get like 80 subs. No, it wasn't a vid, it was a live stream. There isn't really any crazy rotation here. I mean, this is weak at best. How about Illinois? Illinois for today, or Illinois for tomorrow. A lot of the western side of the state's under a, you know, um, slight risk, but that's mainly just for damaging wind threat, probably. That'll be later in the night, though. And then Wednesday is going to be the main storm threat for Illinois. Basically, the entire state of Illinois is under enhanced risk because there's going to be a lot of storms are going to be moving through here. By the time these storms move through Illinois, they're going to be linear, I think, honestly, but they're going to pose a significant tornado threat with that linear mode with embedded supercells, I think. Why did I private the stream? I privated the stream? I did not mean to. Wait, which stream? This stream? What? I didn't know. Huh? What? I privated this stream? I highly doubt that. I privated this one in particular? Oh, the one last night. I did not mean to private it. I will unprivate it though real quick. It was a crazy stream, dude. Oh my goodness. Crazy stream. Where's it at? I'm probably gonna have to go on my studio, but I can do that in a little bit. Here, let me do it. Let me do it right now. I got you, Jesse. Hold on. I'm sorry. I did not mean. I didn't think that. I didn't know it was not private. Oh, it is private. Gersh. Not good. Yeah, make that public. It's public now, Jesse. It's public. It's public. But yeah, this sounding's pretty impressive. Lots of SRH in the lower levels of the atmosphere with a lot of shear. EIH is high. Honestly, this is impressive. This is really impressive. What we're seeing, EFF effective shear is pretty high. Our effective layer, lift condensation layer. Wow, yeah, our shear is pretty high there. Lapse rates aren't crazy, but our honestly our capes also pretty decent. Our LCLs and our LFCs are pretty decent. Honestly, like this is a pretty good setup. Or at least this sounding shows pretty concerning looks, man. That one does at least. Let's go to like western, like northern Mississippi, like right here. Notice how the first 3 kilometers in this QT is very steep, and Tim and the dude point me. That's what I was talking about earlier. That profile leads to a Missy Storm run for sure. Another PDS tour sounding. Boom. 2 in a row, chat. Do you think we get 3? Anyway, so this is a crazy hodo. We got a little bit of venting right here. See that little dip? It's a little vent. It's kind of venting up there. But, yeah. Looks like our... Honestly, yeah, this one also looks pretty impressive as well. What's up, Astrid? Welcome to the stream, dude. When will the next video on my other channel be? Probably this week as well. Sometime this week. Cape is okay. Cape is okay. Cape is okay. Sheer 3 cape. Yeah. Pretty decent. This is gonna be contaminated. Watch. Oh wait, it's not. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, Astrid. PDS tour sounding. This is a lot more kind of impressive. Big SRH. Higher STP values, higher cape value. Well, not really higher cape values, but yeah. Yeah. I like it. Well, I don't like it, chat. Just to be fair, I don't like this. I don't like another one. 4. Whoa. It's a lot of venting, dude. It's a lot of venting, man. Storm is venting. The storm is venting. The OG Kevin Joyce with the Shrek profile for sure, bro. Yeah, OG Kevin was crazy, bro. OG Kevin was crazy. Mm, clean. Bro, someone donated $20 earlier. Ooh, for real. Anyways, let's look back at the soundings, actually. We've pulled quite a bit of soundings, man. We put quite a bit of soundings. Watch this be a PDS tour. Oh my god. Literally from central Indiana. That's crazy. Where's the super outbreak one? Where's the super outbreak? If you know, you know, guys. If you know, you know. Whoa. Yeah, this is impressive here. 3,000 cape. Wow, bad voice crack. 3,000 cape. High levels of SRH, high levels of shear. Pretty impressive Hodo. Honestly, dude, this is a very impressive sounding. Look at, like, wow. Wowzers. What's up, Guns, Ammo, and Fun? I remember you, dude. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty impressive. This definitely kind of indicates long track, strong tornadoes for a lot of this area, Arkansas, Tennessee, Wednesday. I do believe that will happen. Let's go back to some of our storms in North Carolina because we do have some folks in the chat. I know that Sam's from this area. I think he got some footage of these storms. But let's just look at some of these storms and see if they just are, see just what they're doing, you know? Thankfully, none of them have really rotated at all today, so, which is great. OG Kevin always been here for sure, bro. For real. For real. Honestly, yeah, this is gonna move off the coast and just it's gonna fart out. It's not gonna do anything. We've got a storm down here in Texas. That's possible. No shot. Where's the rotation at on this storm? What? How do you issue that small of a mesoscale discussion? It's for like 2 counties. That storm he's briefing hit me, and it was not fun. A tornado ripped apart our shed, actually. What? No shot. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Sorry to hear that happened. Alright, so now that we've reached the point where... Oh, wow. Let's get a quick update on the wildfires right now. So we still have quite a few wildfires. So the bullfire tore possible outside the risk. So the bullfire out here in Arizona, you can see the hotspots have increased since the last time we checked. So it's near Bylus now. So, I mean, I expect an acreage update anytime now. It's probably not at 30 acres now, but we've had quite a few updates on this. But this is pretty close to the town here. Got a pretty interesting sounding in Western Ohio with a tour. Yeah, this is a chill stream, Sam. This is a chill stream. We're chilling. Davis will apparently go live. Apparently, or will. There's a difference. And then we have a giant fire out here in Eastern California. The Silver Fire. We actually have some cameras on it. Live camera here from Silver Peak. There you can see the burn scar area from this fire. You were on the chill stream last night. I do remember you, you know, Charlie. I do remember you. But here you can see the burn scar from that fire in California. It's a big fire. But yeah, I mean, that fire right now is still burning. You can see it on the hot spots. It's still burning. There are evacuation orders issued um for these areas here. It's at 1,250 acres right now and 0% containment. So pretty concerning situation there. I'm just glad we at least have some coverage of it and footage, but I mean that's basically all we've got going on there for wildfires. We've got one in North Dakota, but it's not doing anything. But it's just let's go back to the radar. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning all the way up here near Washington, D.C. It's just the south of Washington, D.C. This is just south of Colonial Beach here. And this is just mainly a damaging wind threat. Nothing crazy with that. Nothing too crazy with that. All right, chat. Think we've done. Think I'm good with models for today. Let's do another thing. I wanted to do something pretty cool since this is still a chill stream. Let's go. Oh, it was pretty chill. I plan on going live again tonight. The Risk on Wednesday is the 1-year anniversary of the April 2nd, 2024 moderate risk that I was in. Wasn't that in Ohio or something? I think that was. Yeah, but what I'm gonna do now is what totally didn't get timed out because a mod read my message wrong. Yeah, I remember that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that happened. That was my cousin, man. I'm sorry. Back for making your video, man. How was it, man? It's an April Fool's one. That's cool. That is cool. Yeah, but what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go over some tornado paths, some tornado damage paths. We're gonna um, survey some damage. We're gonna um, give our thoughts on some tornado, you know, remains, just some other cool stuff on Google Earth. But yeah, we've been live for already. How 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 long have we been live so far? An hour. I mean, it's been chill so far, and I plan on ending it pretty soon. Actually, yeah. I mean, I plan on ending it pretty soon. I have to eat some dinner, and then I'll probably do a chill live stream on my phone later. So that'll be fun. But let's go ahead and do this, chat. Give you my small suburb location. I mean, yeah, if you guys have any cool areas that I should go locate or go explore, let's go do it. Balaban, is that how I'm saying it? Dublin. Wow, this photo looks like Chernobyl. I'm not gonna lie, dude. This looks like freaking Chernobyl. What are the photos we got here? What are we feeling, guys? This kind of looks like an exclusion zone. This kind of looks like an. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, I dig it. Yo, that's sick. Okay. Okay, that's pretty fire. Okay. Okay. Let's explore around a little bit. Let's just get used to the environment real quick. There's some weird texture buildings here. Sunset's beautiful outside. I bet. Got a big, weird, stupid building right here that I'm sure Kevin lives in. Yeah, I'm sure Kevin lives in here. Dude, honestly, pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful. I'm in Troy, but I'd say go to the Dayton, Ohio EF4 on May 28th, 2019. Yeah, for sure. I was just researching that tornado, actually. Let's go ahead and do it. Actually, real quickly, before I do that, let's go ahead and... I need to... before I, it feels so weird seeing you in my local area. I'm not even in your local area. I'm on Google Earth. How is it so weird? I'm on Google Earth. What? Okay, we're gonna do now is we're gonna go on Tornado Archive, which is a website that has all tornado paths mapped out. It's very useful for any historical purpose, um, like this. But we're gonna use it for this specific. We're only gonna enable the EF4, EF5 tornadoes because those are the only ones I want to check out, man. Destroyed just with the Dayton destroy. I want to check out the Dayton, Ohio tornado path, and then we'll go on damage assessment toolkit. This just shows this basically is just a website that allows you to see all the damage that the tornado has done and what it was rated as. Actually, no shot. That is kind of crazy. All right, what day was the Ohio tornado? 5/28. Wait, no, wait. I gotta actually just go back to it. Gosh dang it. Let's just go like May 27th. To May 29th, 2019. No, not 2025. 2019. What Thank you. Submit. Had to eat. I'm back. I'm gonna do a workout real quick and I'll come back. Alright, see you later, Ian. See you later, dude. Alright, we're on the Dayton, Ohio tornado now. There it is, dude. There's the path. I don't think it did. I don't think it ever got upgraded or updated to the damage assessment toolkit, but we can go over the path of the tornado for sure. So it started north of Piermont. Let's type in Piermont, or we can just go on maps here and just kind of look around. Just looking around here. There's Piermont. So let's bring back our damage assessment toolkit. Let's bring back our tornado archive. So just north of Piermont is where this tornado started. Oh gosh. I'm kidding, but I live in Abbeville, South Carolina. We got a really tall apartment, so as the flats. There's videos online of them getting demolished, but you can't find my house in Google Earth on the north side of Abbeville. Actually, I did. That was kind of weird. All right, so this is just north of Piermont, along Sulphur Springs Road near the North Sulphur Springs Road. I can find this so easily right now. Right there. That has to be it. That has to be North Sulphur Springs Road. Yeah, there's a bunch of houses along here. Let's go on historical imagery. Went to 2019. Or just 2020 in general. Honestly, we should just go. But so the tornado started here in this general area. And then it kind of just went south of Brookville, started doing EF3 damage near Inglewood Hills South. So where's that at? Inglewood Hills South. So it went to the south of Brookville. Just north of Trotwood. So like in this area. Kinda. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, you can definitely see that there are a lot of damaged homes over here in this area. My town is a hood, but I'm not ready for that convo. Not necessarily ghetto. Sam, you live in North Carolina. The whole state is the hood. Yeah, but look, this neighborhood looked like it got directly impacted. You good? No, you're good. You're good. My local school was like 3 to 4 years ago when I used to go there. It's also visible, but you can see that all these houses here are from the tornado. Wait, this is right after the tornado. Wait, wait, this was right after the tornado. This was right on the day of the tornado. What? How? Maybe you can see all the damaged houses here. This is right. Where are we at here? we can go on Street View. Oh, that's menacing. Okay, okay. We've got a pathway to nowhere. Tornado remains in Dayton, Ohio. That's fun. Um, anyways, we're at Waywind Drive. Where's that at? So we're north of Trotwood, Waywind Drive. Here's Waywind Drive. Waywind Drive was in the EF3. But over here is kind of where Colesian Drive. That's crazy. Okay, they take photos of the tornado's path after it went through for historical purposes. Waywind, ha, yeah, that's so funny, dude. It's so funny. Wait, can I go back on historical? I think I can go back on historical imagery on Street View. I think I can. Wait, absolutely I can. Wait. Oh, I don't want to share a link. Wait, how to go on historical, I can't type, historical imagery on Google Street View. Oh, wait. What? Okay. Where's it at? I don't mind giving out my location. That's not smart. Where's it at? On Google Maps. I have to go on Google Maps. Okay, I guess I'll go on Google Maps. What the flip? I was on the chill stream last night, so I could teach you how to do power field with a Ram 3500. I do remember that. I do remember that. That was pretty funny. My local school is next to a church. That's cool. Let's go back to Dayton, Ohio. Where were we at? Let's zoom in. Trotwood. Waywind Drive. Where are we at? So north of Trotwood, Waywind Drive. Waywind Drive, right here. Crap. Not Waywind Drive. Waywind Drive. Bang! Right where the tornado went through, guys. Let's do it. Can't I just go back on what? What? Seems geolocating was peekaboo. What? What are you talking about, bro? Alright, where's the... What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? Get me out of here. Give me a Waywind Drive. Bro. Where's it at? This is not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, why did Chillstream last night go private? It's not anymore. It's not anymore. It is not anymore. So you can go take a look at it now, but Yeah, but what we're looking at right here now is a tornado remnant from the 2019 Dayton, Ohio tornado. There was a house here at one point, but it was flattened by the tornado, and it's gone. It's gone. I'm trying to figure out how to go back on historical imagery. What? What do you mean a gray window? In the top left, what? So, not true, but okay. Who wants to know my location? Heck no. Let's not see more dates. Whoa! Hey guys, there's not a thing here that says see more dates. I don't know why it don't say that anymore, but it's not cool. Wow, look at this thing, man. That's not that. What in the world? Look, it's a dude. This is so eerie. There's just a little driveway to nowhere. I live near my local Spar Sam. Did y'all see the Gulf of Mexico on Google Earth? Now it's the Gulf of America. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Look at that. This is the remnant from the Dayton, Ohio tornado. And if we go back on Google Earth, we can see where that house is. Where are we right now? Make this normal. Thank you. We're right here. I think we are. Yeah, we're right here. But look how many empty lots there are, guys. From a bunch of these people that didn't want to build or rebuild after the tornado hit their home. Let's just go back down here. Yeah, wow. That is so... Dude, it's literally marked. That's so weird. What? We go back on historical imagery. That's that house right there. So you can see it's been vacant for quite some time. But there you can actually see the house is damaged, and it was actually a pretty nice house once. But it got destroyed by the tornado, and then now it's gone. Same with this house back here. There was a house over here. And wait, this house wasn't even like destroyed. Maybe they just didn't want to rebuild. But yeah, the amount of houses that aren't rebuilt here is crazy. Like, look at how many homes are just like literally damaged. It's crazy. All right, let's go back over. Roman, when is it supposed to rain on Tennessee? I had plans for Tuesday, and I don't want them to be washed away. Where at in Tennessee? Because if you give me a specific location, I can definitely tell you where at. We have these really tall flats, and they were visible on Street View and historical imagery. Pick a point in Ballymun after you're done with Dayton, you'll see them. That's cool. Okay, I will in a little bit. If you empty vacant areas, Kevin, I found your house and some apartments. No, you did not. Stop it. You did not. But if you give me an area, give you a. I will definitely give you an update on where that is at right now. Give me a color on the apartments then. It is north of your capping. What? Guys, what's happening? Alright, let's go back. Because honestly, the actual tornado path went right over this place. The Bend Drive area. Where's that at? The Bend Drive area. Bend Drive. No, I want this one. Salem Bend Drive. Okay, wait. Salem Bend. Okay, it's this road. Just making sure. What's up, Corey? Welcome to the stream, dude. Clay County, Tennessee. Okay, let's see what we got here. Clay County. Wait, is this in Tennessee? Wait. Wait. No, this isn't Tennessee. Oh, that's cool. So, I'm assuming this is Clay County, Salina. What's up, Corey? Why is T King so long? Same with me on a cliffhanger. But yeah, so Clay County, Tennessee for tomorrow. No risk. No risk at all. For severe weather. So you guys should have a great day tomorrow. So it doesn't look like it's gonna rain in Tennessee in Clay County. Honestly, to me, doesn't look like a. I mean, you're literally not even in a threat for severe weather. So, I mean, yeah, you'll be good, man. And real quick, we can double check on HRRR, or we can check on the models real quick. Let's just do that real quick. Just real quick. On HRRR, we're gonna go to Tennessee. T-I-N-S-I-S-N-S-I-S-N-S. Okay, so Clay County's like somewhere up here, right? Yeah, probably. Okay, 18Z model run. Colfax, Illinois. I'm living that country life. W, bro. I'll give you an update in a second. But yeah, anyways. So for tomorrow, Tuesday, yeah, no rain at all. No rain at all. You're good. Yeah, you can plow your field, dude. Plow your field all day. But Wednesday, another thing. Wednesday, we can go to. Let's go to Pivotal for this one because Pivotal shows it better. Yeah, I bet. Living in the country is pretty chill. Let's give you an update on Wednesday because Wednesday's gonna be definitely um, definitely a lot more concerning for this area in Clay County. So in Clay County on Wednesday, you guys are going to be under an enhanced risk of severe weather. This is nothing to worry about. This is a level 3 out of 5. But you guys are in the easternmost part of the enhanced risk. By the time these storms get to you, this should just be a damaging wind threat. We can take a quick look, and we can confirm that. But where's it at? There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Let's check it out. But yeah, anyways, Wait, I'm on HRRR. I need to go to NAM 3 kilometer. Not that. Yeah, but it looks like it'll move towards Tennessee. We're looking at early Thursday morning. So, wait, this is Thursday, right? Wait, I'm confused. Yes, this is Thursday. So Thursday, you'll probably experience some rain showers, probably, most likely. I'll just about bet. Also, look at this. Clay County does have a little camera on Radar Omega. Clay County has a little camera. What's up, Mimo? Welcome to the stream, dude. Let's go back to our research, our Salem Bend Drive research. Ooh, it's obscured. Ooh, yeah, you can see there's quite a few. There's actually quite a bit of damage here. Looks like the roof of this building sustained quite a bit of damage. See you later, man. See you later, Corey. This building sustained some damage. And this wasn't even at the peak intensity of the storm. I don't even think it was. But they easily replaced that. Wow. Whoa. There was a beautiful looking home right here. And then, man, it just got demolished. Look at that. You can see just how much it just collapsed. And yeah, they never rebuilt. Oh, that's so sad. They rebuilt all around it. They rebuilt all around it, but they didn't rebuild in it. Or in it. That's sad. But. Let's go to the first stretch of EF4 damage, which was right at the north side of Riverside Drive, near Shiloh. We can find this. Shiloh, Riverside Drive. All right, Riverside Drive. Ah! Wait. What? Yeah? Wait, no. Bro lives in your sports and dude, Sam and Kevin are trying to find each other's locations in my chat. What? Alright, where's the school? Just based off the location, I can probably find the school. East Nottingham Road. I can find East Nottingham Road. East Nottingham Road. Let's find it. Nottingham. Yes, there it is. Okay, wait, never mind. I guess it is. I guess it is here. Okay. When will I show my face? I showed my face literally last night on the chill stream. My truck also got slammed against a tree in the tornado as well. Oh, I'm sorry about that, dude. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I showed my face on the stream last night. What the heck? Ooh. Wait, is this where it hit? Are we kidding? Was it on the north side of the river where the damage was? It was like Spring Creek Drive. Spring Creek Drive. Where's that at? I'm assuming this is it. This is it. Spring Creek Drive. Whoa! Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Whoa, also wrong one. What? There's one more. Jesus, what the flip, dude? Bakery and LIDL goes hard, bro. Loki does. Homes for Students of Aspen. What? Where's Shiloh at? I'm trying to find it again. Shiloh. Alright, let's find. So this is the road. I believe this is Riverside Drive. Right? I believe this is Riverside Drive. Yes. So Riverside Drive, looking north. I'm trying to find where this EF4 damage is. So Riverside Drive looking north would be exactly where that EF4 damage is. Okay, that's where that stuff is. I don't know what that is right there. Oh, I know what this is actually. Oh, I know what this is. You were in the right area. Yeah, I like the fact that the truck is now sitting on blocks in our yard because of that damn tornado we moved out of the tree this morning. So this was actually a very heavily documented area. This was like an apartment complex that was hit by the tornado. This was low end DF4 damage. At this apartment complex, this was like low end DF4 damage. But you can see, yeah, there's like parts of roofs ripped off and stuff. Crazy, dude. That is so crazy. Yeah, look at that, man. That is insane. Looks like they're just trying to rebuild in this stage right now. And in 2020, they look, well, they're just getting rid of all of it. Yeah, understood. In 2024, it's just all gone. That's sad. There was like apartment complex here. Now it's just all gone. What? That is crazy, dude. That is insane. What? Unreal. I should do videos of damage path analysis. That would be pretty would you guys watch those? If I started making damage path analysis videos and started like doing all that, that'd be pretty interesting. I feel like I'd be pretty good at those. But that was where the first stretch of EF4 damage was. Oh wait, that's where the only stretch of EF4 damage was. Wow. Yeah, that was the only EF4 damage from the Dayton, Ohio tornado. Wow. All right, chat. You would? All right, bet I'll do it. Yeah, I plan on doing some tornado documentaries this week. I'm sorry I didn't do it last week. I forgot that, I had a freaking music contest. All right, which tornado? I'm going to do the Greensburg tornado, chat. Oh, this is near me. Greensburg, Kansas. Greensburg, Kansas. Greensburg, Kansas. I think I remember the date happened. I do remember the date happened. It was what, May 4th? May 3rd, 2007 to May. Go to May 8th. No, not May 8th. What am I doing? May 5th, 2007. Submit. Is it even gonna go back this far? This far? Highly doubt that. Shot a bullet through the tornado and the tourist spun the bullet around and ended up shooting a tree behind me. It was so cool, man. Dude, that's some country crap. That's some country crap. Sam is struggling, bro. Yeah, I don't think damage assessment toolkit goes back that far. It's okay. We can go on. Well, I was gonna go on Tornado iCraft until I literally exited out. That was nice. That was sweet. That was amazing. I loved it. All right. All right, chat. All right. So if you keep going up the road of the sports and fitness, dude, what is happening in chat right now? Ooh, look what freaking date I just turned to. May 22nd, 2011. Great date. Not a great date. Sorry about that. What? Let's go to the Greensburg tornado. Here it is, chat. The Greensburg tornado. I wonder if the Greensburg tornado hit any farms out here before it actually just, like, exploded in size. It did kind of hit a farm. It actually hit quite a few. So this is at intersection. I bet I can find this. South of Greensburg. This is going south. I can find this road. What road is this, chat? I'm glad it didn't hit my house, but it ravaged my truck and our shed. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Yeah, but I want to see if there's like any damage here. Yeah, we should just go to Greensburg. Let's just go check out Greensburg. Or like literally on the south side of Greensville is where the worst damage was. What? Wait. Um. Okay. That's insane. Okay, they literally just wiped out this entire area of Greensburg. What? I did not know. I did not know this was here. So this was the initial area that got hit by the Greensburg tornado. It's just gone. Everything's gone. Tornadoes are only jokes in my house. That's why I shot at it. Yo. What? This is insane, dude. What? 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 That is insane. 95% of town was destroyed. Yeah. Unreal. Unreal. So there was EF5 damage on the South Oak Street area. So this would be like right here. Right here, chat. Like right here. Is this South Oak Street? Yeah, this is Oak Street. That's so sad, dude. Just literally seeing road signs to nowhere. Dude, this was all just... You see an obscure photo south of Greensburg is insane. Yeah, I can pull up pictures of the Greensburg tornado, but dude, this is just some of the craziest, like, tornado remnants I've ever seen. This just looks like... It looks like pastures. It looks like pasture land, but there's literally roads and street signs. It kind of looks just so liminal. I don't know. That's so weird. And we can go back on historical imagery and like there's stuff here. Like there's stuff still here, chat. But yeah, back then it was just... Oh, this is a mobile home park. Oh, was it? Wait, what was this? This was May 7th, 2007. Wait, no, there wasn't anything here. What is what? Wait, I'm trying to figure this out, chat. Okay, this makes no sense to me. Okay, so 2006, there wasn't anything here. This was pasture land, pasture. 2007, tornado hit. Look at the damage. I mean, definitely EF5. Like, that is intense. But like 2008, it looks like they just built a giant mobile home park. All right, see you later, Goose Man. See you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, but why did it just not work out? Why were there just so many foundations left empty? What happened? It's just gone now. Like what? This is kind of cool to see though that most of these homes here were rebuilt. So, but yeah, this was the damage before, after. But that is some intense damage, my guy. See what it looks like down there. See if you can see any remnants. No, it honestly just looks beautiful. These houses are pretty cool. But honestly, this is right where the tornado passed through, and this is right where the tornado kind of did the worst damage, so to say. Yeah, for sure. I have to eat dinner in a little bit, but yeah, I'll do a chill stream in a little bit. Dang, it's already 8:13. How long have I been live for? Oh, like a 2 hour. Okay. Yeah, but I've enjoyed this stream so far, Chad. I've had fun. This has been chill. This has been chill, guys. This has been chill. This has been chill. All right. So this was the worst amount. This is the worst extent of EF5 damage. Wait, what's here? Or what was here in 2007? Dude, what in the world? Jesus, man. I got a bunch of insurance money on the farm shed. That's sick, man. But yeah, look at all these houses, man, that were just slabbed, gone. Some of the worst tornado damage like ever, for sure. Like I don't know why. I don't know how you can't compare. Look at the church. This is the church, guys. The church was flat. The church was flattened. Like that is bad. Thankfully, it looks like the church was rebuilt. But look at the wind rowing, dude. There's wind rowing, man. And then this building right here was a house that got hit. Never got rebuilt. That's insane, dude. It's incredible. Look at all these homes too. This, like, dude, it's crazy, bro. Crazy. All right, there was also an extent of EF5 damage. South Main Street. Where's that at? South Main Street. Here's the Catholic Church, the Methodist Church. Dude, there's so many homes here that just got. I, wow. Look at the church in your town. What's your town name? Where's South Main Street? Is this South Main Street? Dude, dude, this is just insane. Look at the actual just tornado damage, dude. This is crazy. This is unreal. And you go here today, and it's just foundations left. Or it's just plots of land. So sad. What's your town? Oh, wait. Wait, just say the name of your church, and I'll go to it. Yeah, but the Greensburg tornado is devastating. Yeah, Loki kind of did a little turn, a whoop-de-doo turn around the end. Um, Elkhorn, Nebraska tornado remnants. Do you think Elkhorn, Nebraska has tornado remnants, chat? I doubt it does. Oh wait, I forgot. Tornado Archive doesn't even have damage assessment toolkit has it. It does have it. What was the April 26, 2024? That's the date. April 25th. April 27th. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. It's red Boiling Springs, Tennessee, going in downtown. Let's go take a look at it real quick. What town? Red Boiling Springs, Tennessee. Going into downtown. Ooh. Small town life, dude. Going into downtown on North Springs Access Road. Where's North Springs Access Road? I'm sure I can just find it. Here's a church. I don't know if it's ripped up, though. No, that's not ripped up. Hmm. What if it's like towards... Wait. On North Springs, going into downtown. North Springs Access Road. It's a ripped up church. That thing? That doesn't look like a church. Oh, it is ripped up now? What happened to it? Okay, so I was at the right spot. What happened to it? What in the world? Let's go to the damage assessment toolkit, man, for our tornado, Elkhorn tornado. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so it did do, yeah, 4 damage. Prospect Hill Cemetery. Dude, watch me find this right now. Oh my god, I found it. Oh, I found it. Chat. Boom. We're in Elkhorn. Are we in Elkhorn? No, we're not. Where are we? We're not in Elkhorn. Elkhorn's down here. Where's Elkhorn? Chat, where's Elkhorn? Yeah, Elkhorn's all the way over here. Wait, is this actually Elkhorn? Yeah, this is Elkhorn. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. The city destroyed it after a tree fell on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, so this is the cemetery. Prospect Hill Cemetery. And then this was little roads. Little 2 roads. What does this EF4 damage indicator say? There is an EF4 DI here. Stop, I'm trying to read the freaking thing. What does it say? Can you give me an idea? Oh, all walls collapsed. I do remember you, Renoa. What's up, dude? It was a nice church. I'm sorry to hear that. All walls collapsed. Home destroyed. Above grade debris shows some piling on foundation with a substantial portion of floor slipped clean. Nearby trees snapped with some debarking high resolution overhead imagery and tree fall pattern indicates a subvortex may have made a direct impact on this location with a slightly longer vortex residence time at this location. So they got screwed. Wait, what? Did they rebuild or something? Wood. Oh, no they didn't. This happened after. Dude, I said I remember you. God dang. Sarah, I remember you. Chill out. Chillax, bro. Dude, that home was literally slabbed. What? It's a nice looking home too. There's no shot. Diabolical beef. Yeah, bro. Bro said, get off your damn computer. Heck no, bro. Not into that. Look at all these houses, bro. All of these houses got impacted pretty hard. So this is from Elkhorn. No, this is actually not from Elkhorn. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, they're rebuilding. That's cool to see. That's cool. Diabolical. So I guess that tornado really didn't work that much. And then up there, up here, is where some EF4 damage indicators were. There are some slabbed homes up here. Honestly, the church could have been rebuilt, but the damn city wanted to build a house there. That sucks. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's go see what's up here. Oh, we can't even go there. Wonder why. But they are rebuilding here, which is cool to see. But look, you can see that these foundations are slabbed. Honestly, Chad, I'm probably gonna end stream. Well, wait, we have a tornado warning. What the flip? We have a tornado warning in New Jersey. When was the last time this happened? We have a tornado warning in New Jersey, Chad. Tornado warning for northeastern Monmouth County, New Jersey, and southeastern Middlesex County, New Jersey. This will be moving up towards Manalapan Township, Monroe Township. Uh, honestly, for this area, pretty impressive rotation. But I'm gonna end stream. I gotta take a bath, and then I'm gonna probably do a chill stream after this. I still gotta eat dinner as well. But appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's been a great stream. See you guys later. Really appreciate it. See you guys. Bye bye.